everybody, this is another edition of CPnMe. Today, I am going to do an interview with how accessible and to talk about some limitations that I have with my cerebral palsy.
Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another How Accessible video. For those of you who are new, I'm Paola, and How Accessible is a blog and a YouTube channel with tips and other resources for people with limited mobility. In today's video, we're going to chat with my friend Jonathan Mancebo from the channel CPnMe and talk about tips and tricks that he has to deal with some mobility challenges. So for a little background, Jonathan and I met during a pilot program called Wings of Friendship that connected people with different physical and neurological challenges. We got to meet new people and talk about things like communication, inclusion, self-esteem, diversity, and equity. The program is now a virtual summer camp for teens and young adults, and if you want more info, check out the link in the description below. Anyway, during the chats, we found out that we both have CP, we both use social media to talk about our experiences as individuals with a disability, and we both want to help people. Today, we're going to get to know Jonathan a little better and talk about things that help him overcome daily challenges that he deals with because of CP. Hi, Jonathan.
Hello, Paola.
So I know you from camp, but could you introduce yourself for the camera and for our viewers?
Hello, my name is Mancebo. I'm 22 years old. I live alone in Coconut Creek, Florida. I am bilingual.
Very cool. Now, to get to know Jonathan a little better, I've put together some questions, and they're mostly going to deal with how Jonathan has adapted to deal with some of mobility challenges. So the first question is, can you share how your CP impacts your mobility?
I cannot walk independently. I use a motorized wheelchair to help me get around the house. I can walk with crutches. Sometimes I use them to get some exercise.
Okay, so like me, Jonathan's CP is different. We all have different levels of difficulty doing different things. Some of you may have noticed that Jonathan's speech is a little different. Do you mind telling us about that?
So, Paola, my speech is a little different because when I was born, I have a paralyzed vocal difficult which impedes my communication.
Yeah, but just like anyone else, if you give him a chance, Jonathan is great at getting his point across, and we've had awesome conversations. So another question that I have for Jonathan is what does a typical day look like for you? What do you do in the morning? What do you do in the afternoon, in the evenings? I know I ask this question because for a lot of people, sometimes they think that people with disabilities don't really do much, but you and I, we both run blogs, we both do videos, we both have jobs. So can you tell us about a little bit about your day?
When I get up in the morning, first I put clothes. I, I get dressed. I to get some coffee at step Starbucks. Then I come home to I do some work for my brother. My brother, my brother runs a huge sleeping business. Up, to I get done working. I watch some TV. I do some work for my brother. I to then get some more coffee at Starbucks.
Nice. Looks like your coffee runs are similar to mine. I need coffee to get going in the morning too. Okay. So, what are some of your biggest physical challenges? I know for me, some of my biggest physical challenges have to do with walking long distances, but what are some of the things that are challenging for you?
My, my biggest physical challenge is that I, that I cannot drive. I feel like driving is a bit but up in keeping things.
Same here. I have also struggled with that. I'm actually in the process of figuring out how to adapt my car for a second time. So stay tuned if you guys want to see more of that on my channel. It is coming up. Um, so how have you adapted? What things do you do differently to make physical tasks easier?
For first off, I use a zone on to to put my shoes on. If I if I didn't have the putting my shoes on would be impossible. Next, I use a button hook to 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 button my to button my suit. zapatos do the hole to mix. I use the sauna to do it más color quinientos Jesús.
Yeah, so Jonathan was actually telling me about how beneficial the sauna has been for him. It's actually something that I hadn't ever thought of trying, and it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this interview is because we all have different perspectives and different experiences. I think it's really cool that we can learn from each other and try new things. Fingers crossed I'll be able to try it one day because I really do think it would help for me also. So, Jonathan, are there any services or support groups that you find helpful, or just people in your life that you feel like are helpful in just keeping your independence?
I, I, I will, I will not mostly doing to keep me from point A to point B without dreams. I will not be able to live independently. To dreams, I also a nice way to network.
Okay, that is awesome. You know that your friends are a huge part of your support system. I think I have a combination of friends and family depending on the situation. But sometimes friends can be your family. So it really does depend. Um, I'm going to talk about the hard days. And for each of us, no matter what your disability, whether it's CP or something else, we all have days that are just off, that are, harder than others. And sometimes we can learn something from each other. So I wanted to ask, what are hard days like for you, and what keeps you going?
Hi, there's for me, is whenever my muscles get tight. Oh, oh, I cannot perform a particular task. For, 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 for me, my best keeps me going. I, every time I, I feel like giving up. I wish you voice inside my head to keep going, keep pushing, keep learning.
Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes all I can do is just hear that in inside my head. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. So I know exactly what you mean. Okay. So Jonathan is a really cool person. He's a YouTuber also. And I wanted to talk about his biggest goal, whether that be personally, professionally, just what his goals are for his life. What does he want to accomplish? What are your thoughts?
My personal code is to work independently. I have always wanted to work independently when I was younger. My 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 book my book personal code is is to is to do this life without my parents help is to get 1,000 subscribers and to be able to monetize my channel.
All right. Well, hopefully we can help with that. Which I think is an awesome goal, by the way. Kudos to you. And he is actually so much further along the YouTube journey than I am, or than How Accessible is. He is super committed to his channel, which we'll link down below as well. It's called CPnMe. But just so you guys have a feel, can you tell us, who is the channel CPnMe for, and what are your videos about?
CPS to me is all about creating an atmosphere of awareness for all disabilities. I, 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 I think a lot of people have a lot of understanding about disabilities. But why I created CPA to me to teach them my my videos is about how my life story with cerebral palsy and also some kids with a disability.
Cool. So this is the crux of our interview. This is the first one that we're doing, so I hope that you guys find this helpful. Thank you again for sitting down with me and sharing with me and with the How Accessible viewers. For me, it's really important that How Accessible posts things that are helpful for people with a wide range of mobility issues, not just my own. So I'm really glad that you can talk about your experience and give us your perspective. Guys, if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to How Accessible's YouTube channel. We have other videos about accessibility at home, and they're going to be linked down below and in the card. Also, look at the description for the link to CPnMe and howaccessible.com. Thanks for watching, and see you next time, guys. Bye.